been thinking a lot today because he's been busy today and yesterday with executive orders and nonsense. And I don't, it's not that I don't know what to do because I know that there's not really much that we can do. But in watching all of this unfold, watching him trying to change the 14th Amendment, ICE raids happening everywhere, the obvious cheating, the blatant white supremacy, the Adolf ideation, it's just like, I'm not very good at not being able to do anything, not being able to handle shit, not being able to affect anything. And first of all, I hate that unprecedented times happened in my 20s. In my 20s. Like, hey, yo, I would like to not have to be aware of social climate and shit, but now I have to because unprecedented times are happening in my 20s. So now that my 20s are filled with unprecedented times, I'm aware of everything happening all of the time. And I hate it. And I hate it. He's trying to change the Constitution. He's trying, salivating to become a dictator. And it really feels like we just have to let him and pray that at the end of 4 years he hasn't fucked up all of our laws so much that he won't have to be able to have more than 4 years. Because that's the prayer. The prayer is that he, whilst in office, doesn't find out how to make himself a dictator legally. That's the prayer. But that just means we have to let him do whatever until then. We've been through him once, so we understand what he's about. But now he's worse because he's more blatant, because he knows that blatantness works, because he has all of the news and social media backing his ass. He knows that he's fine. And because we're, I guess, the nice ones, we just have to let it happen. We just have to hope that this fucking country and all that it is isn't going to fuck us over somehow. When we know what this country is and what this country does, and the fact that it's known for fucking up everybody except for the white men. The white men in power with money, that's who this country is built for. And he's proving that to be correct with his harem of straight white men with money, willing to suck his dick at any and every moment, eat the taint, tickle his ball sack. They're all willing to do all of it. For him, was a clown and an idiot, incompetent, unhealthy, stupid. And also, has anyone seen JD Vance lately? Has anyone? Ham Hock the other day did a full hailing of him, like the arm and everything. That's what the Ham Hock did. Have we heard from his actual vice president? Have we? And being the ants is so frustrating on the ground floor because we're watching in silence. Not even in silence, but we're watching in frustration and sadness. I don't want to be read in history books as the bystanders that allowed Adolf to round up all of these people of color that he decided he didn't want around anymore for white supremacy. I don't want to be those same people who had to watch, who weren't allowed to help, who could only help under fear of being arrested. I would like us to not get to that point. And it seems like everyone else is like, well, we're already here. Deal with it. Protect yourself. And sure, we might already be here. But I don't want to be. I don't want this to be reality. I don't want this. I don't want to not have a choice. I don't have to sit back and watch him fuck over everything and everyone. I don't have to sit back and watch my country fuck my country. I don't have to sit back and watch my country devolve into the second worst version of itself that's ever existed. You know? And this is where the intersectionality of being black is very fascinating in ways that I think white people can't possibly understand. Because we built this country, and this country hates us. And we put work and we put effort and time and sweat and blood and focus and determination and heart into this country because we're here. And that's what we do. We put all that into everything. And we put all that into this country. And we did kind of as close to greatness as this country can get. We've brought it there. And now he's trying to send us into the dark ages. And the intersectionality comes in the fact that while I understand that this country doesn't really give a fuck about me for the most part, I am protective of this place because this is my place. This is where my people are from. My family, my ancestors we are here. We built this. We did shit. We made this place great. So we have more right than anyone to be upset, to want to change, to want to fix. Well, we fixed it in the first place. You guys are fucking it up, so we want to fix it again. And it seems like there's nothing that we can do to fix it a second time, which means it's up to anybody else. But all of the other people are sucking his dick. I feel frustrated. I feel frustrated and angry. And I think that on the campaign trail, that wannabe Luigi should have done a little bit more Luigi, you know? He hit true. Made some change.